Hey everybody, this is Carl L1 Engines. It's part 2 of the ERE-355, number 113. That's where I left it just a few minutes ago, the full short block. I never did show the pictures, the stock valve covers and the intake manifold with the powder coating. They look real nice. Now that cylinder head there was damaged, both of them, but Clinton machine took 0.007 off, and that's what they look like now. They look perfect. So with that, I can finish putting the short block together. So the pistons end up being 0.020 inches down in the hole. I'm a firm believer of minimum decking. So 20 thou on all corners, a nice square decking. Then I mock up the valve train. We're using 3/8 push rods. So it ended up being 7.200 for the push rod length. I have 3/8 guide plates on order. I don't keep 3/8 guide plates in stock. Cylinder heads ended up being 54 cc's. It took me about 5 tries so I didn't spill anything or leak anything, because that valve pokes out. So I had to notch my little plastic cover there at 54 cc's. Finishing up with the assembly, it's the rod bearing clearance there. It's 0.027. That's Compstar rod. Then the rod piston assembly is the 1mm ring pack with the 2mm oil ring, and the short block put together. Now pay no attention to the lifter trays. Those are for the mock-up. And a rehash of a couple days ago. The block gets all cleaned up and painted. This is pictures from the final cleaning. There's a little bit of sun shadow there. It kind of makes the boards look like they're scalloped, but that's where the sun was shining in. You get the shop all set up to begin the assembly of the short block. So the cam bearings go in first. That's another picture again of the cylinder heads where they were damaged. The camshaft from Lloyd Elliott, billet core. That's like a 620 lift in a 231, 237 duration. The oil galley plug for the oil filter, and the front galley. So those have weep holes. That's for the timing cover, and with the water pump drive, it's good to have weep holes for cooling. There's the front water pump drive, and the camshaft is installed. That crankshaft is a GM forged crank, 3.48 stroke, which is a 350 crank, one-piece rears, steel. And it's 10 under on the rods, 10 under on the mains. So doing the main bearing check there, the clearance and ended up being 0.027 on position 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the number 5 position was 0.035, and it worked out real good. And it ended up, I did tell you the rods were 0.027, thrust 0.005, the crankshaft counterweight, and the molly pistons with the rods hanging. That's it for today. Check back in a few days. This engine will be fully assembled, and then Nabil Guffey's going to put it in the car. Then I'm going to tune it with the torque head system. So we got those videos coming up. Carl L1 Engines, take care.